If you're having a hard time trusting after being betrayed, this one is for you. I'm Leslie, and this is your daily no bullshit truth. Here is the truth I want you to land on. Is you really don't have trust issues, you have memory. The thing about betrayal is that it gets imprinted on your body and your brain. So when you're trying to open up to other things or new things, if you have a history of betrayal, it sort of feels like a threat. And so it's a threat that can be worked through. But we live in a world where we want everything quickly. We want convenience. We want things to work quickly, including when we start meeting new people. I always tell people, in order to work through the past betrayal, you need to move a little slower. Be slower to open up, be slower to let people in. That is not being avoidant. Sometimes we have sort of in our own culture made everything avoidant behavior. It's not avoidant. The difference between being avoidant and moving slow is avoidant people sort of are inconsistent. They're in, they're out, they show up, they push you away. People that are moving slow and slow burn is they're consistent. They show up consistently, they want to get to know you, they're curious, but they're not pushing things to the next level too quickly because they know that a stable foundation is built slowly, not quickly. We also, in movies and in our culture, we see where, oh my gosh, this is love at first sight. You can have attraction at first sight. You can even be curious about, would this be the right person for me? You can even fantasize because those things are fun. But you also got to ground yourself into reality. And reality says that the most stable relationships are built slowly, because you can't trust someone immediately when you first know them. That's protection and that's wisdom. So use your wisdom, use your higher self, and slow down. Really try to get to know someone. Who someone is going to be revealed over time. People can't keep a mask up. And sometimes what we do is we mistake performance for reality. Anyone can perform for a while, but the reality of who someone is sets in. And then the question becomes, can I deal with this person's reality? See, the thing is, we all have stuff. We all have stuff from our past. We all have things that didn't work out. So that's not really it. It's who is this person now, and can I deal with the reality of who they are now? Not who I hope them to be, not who I wish they would be, not I'm lonely and I don't want to be by myself, so I'm just going to take what comes into my life. It is learning to trust yourself, and when something doesn't feel right, you don't stay in it. You bring it up, and if they're not willing to work on it or they're not willing to talk with you about it, then you walk away. Betrayal can be a moment of wisdom. We can't avoid people that hurt us, unfortunately, and there's no guarantee it might not happen again. But you also don't want to keep a wall up that doesn't let people in, because you might miss the good ones if you do that. Learn to trust yourself. It's when we sort of whoosh away the things that we know inside of ourselves that this relationship, it's not serving me, this person doesn't value me, their actions are not aligning with their words, and we keep giving them the benefit of the doubt because we want to be loyal, we want to be kind. But how about being loyal and kind to yourself? And that's where you learn to trust yourself. When you make loyalty to yourself just as important as loyalty to other people. And loyalty to yourself means I'm willing to walk away from something that is not seeing my worth or seeing my value and doesn't treat me with the respect that I deserve. So if this resonates for you, I'd love for you to like and subscribe. I have more of this coming later, and I will see you next time.